Hi my Kindreds, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're a subscriber, hey, I'm Shalana, and as you can tell from the title today, we're going to do a detailed makeup look. So let's start with the eyes. So first, I'm doing this concealer. I will actually put all the products that I use in the description box, but we're going to blend this out right on the eyelids to give us like a neutral base. Now I'm going in with this kind of reddish brown, right? It has a kind of reddish tone to it, and that will be my transition color. So I'm just patting that a little above the crease and in the crease, and now I'm going in with some very dark concealer. This is what I usually use as a contour color, so I'm using this at the outer corner of my eyes, and I'm patting that in, and then I will start blending. As you see here, I'm going in circular motion. So for the persons that don't really know about makeup so much, you blend in a circular motion, not as up and down, but circular. So this will be a little fast, but it is circular that I'm going to blend the color into the transition. Something you can also do is, instead of using a clean brush, you can also use the transition color to help blend out that color that you just placed. So as I just said, you will see that I'm putting that same transition color, I'm going back in with it and just blending around those edges. So here I'm just trying to tie my upper lid and my lower lid together on that outer end. So that's why you see I'm going in on top and below. So now on this area here, I'm putting some more concealer and making it like a cut crease, but like a type of blouse. It's not like defined. And you could actually stop right here, just put some setting powder on top here, and you would get that perfect flush tone type of color. But I'm going a little bit further. I'm using gold and tap it on top of that, sorry. And here you have to blend. It's all about blending. Get it to blend into the skin and also into the other color. So blending basically is using the two colors and going back and forth. So I'm going with the brown and also the gold, and go back and forth with each other until you get that gradient and it doesn't have a harsh like in the middle of your eyes. So practice, 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 and you will see that you will get it. Right guys, so now that both eyes are finished, let's do the face. So first things first, we need to prime. We need to ensure that we protect our skin. So don't forget to wash your skin properly. Don't forget to moisturize properly. Use your SPF, especially at daytime. If you're going out, use your primer. And now we're going into foundation. When using a brush, you don't swipe, but you pat. So dab, 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 in order to get that onto the skin. I know it looking like I'm swiping here, but I'm patting because it is really fast, right? And then I go over with the sponge to make sure that you got that blend. And now I'm going in with my concealer color, which is under the eyes, the forehead, down the middle of the nose, and the chin. So now with a sponge, we are going to blend these colors, right? So try to blend the lighter color into your skin tone color to get that gradient. That is what makes everything look as one, as much as it may be different colors, different tone of colors, but you know, that is what makes it look like it's all one. You need to blend using a damp beauty blender, not a dry one, not a soaking wet one. A soaking wet one is just going to remove all the products, and a dry one is just going to make it even harder. So a damp beauty blender, screen all that water out of it, and you bounce it. Allow it to be like a bouncing motion, a patting motion with your beauty blender. As you can see under the eyes, I'm keeping looking up. I'm raising my eyes up as much as possible is to get into those creases. I don't want any creases on my face, so to get as smooth as much as a blend as I can, I raise my eyes up to get to that piece of skin there to raise. I also do that when I am setting, so I don't set any creases, right? I do that just before I set. I go over underneath the eyes quickly, and I try to set that quickly before it creases again. So next, you see I'm going in here with my contour, right? That's to give us some depth to the face, bring some color back to the face, some shape, some shadows. So here you will see that I'm putting some underneath my lip and on the two sides of my chin. That is try to define my chin as much as possible for it not to look as wide. And also I like the look of having a pouty lip. So I like my bottom lip to look like it has that shadow there. So that is the purpose of me putting it here, and also on the forehead. You know, the forehead big. So we had to, we need to do something about it. So I'm just contouring the forehead. I try to slim it down as much as possible. These are some of the things that you do with contouring. You may find that I'm explaining a lot, but I'm trying to be a little more detailed than I usually are with my videos, so persons who are new or beginners, they can benefit from it than just watching what I'm doing, but I'm explaining the purpose of certain things. If it is you like this type of video, let me know. If not, well, I continue doing what I do, right? I will still explain because it will have somebody that wants to know. But yeah, that's the purpose. So here I am now setting those highlighted areas. I also setting my eyebrow bone, right? And also putting my contour powder down my nose, to make sure I shape that nose. I'm keeping the shape of my nose. I like my nose. I'm not trying to get extremely straight or whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. So the remaining of product that you have on your sponge, you can just go underneath that contour to make your face look a little more snatched. I'm using translucent powder underneath the eye. Something that I have learned is if you already have enough coverage on your skin, you do not need to go in with an all over face powder to give you any more coverage. You can simply use a setting powder or a translucent powder just to keep what you already have in your face in place, but you don't necessarily need that all over face powder that we do. You can do the same thing that you do with face, but that face powder with a translucent powder to blend everything and set everything in place. So now that I'm looking all cute, let's go and do the lips. Oh, I forgot. Now I use rose water. I don't know for some people, but for me, I find this takes down the powdery look on the face and make you look more natural and not, oh, you just did a makeup and you're looking real harsh and stuck. I love to use rose water before I go in with my setting spray. The rose water helps everything to melt, not melt like fall off your face, but melt as in come into one and not look so harsh. And then I go in with my setting spray. I know some people will say, oh, setting spray does the same thing. Probably so, but this is what I do. You do what works for you, but I'm doing this because this is what I like, right? Do what you like, girl. Do what you like. You understand? And you remember this fan? Yes, I know, right? It's so cute, but it helps the process. Yes, girl. Those lashes makes everything looks better. Okay, as good as it may be, lashes just do it even better, right? So now we're going to do our lips. So first I line my lips because as a chocolate babe like myself, not every color looks all that well bare by itself. We need to transition it. We need to transition the color. So the color that I chose today, I really wasn't a fan of it, but I put it on. And but at the time I had like the brown. It was like, wow, this brown is so cute. All right, but it looks more orange than brown in my opinion. Y'all can let me know what y'all think, right? So first I put some lip balm on my lips after I line them, to give my lips some moisture, some slip, etc. And now I'm going in with the lipstick part of it, and then I'm going with the gloss part of it. And as you can see, it's brown, but it's giving more like it has an orange tint in that brown. But hey, it is what it is. I went back in with my lip liner to help help out that situation a little more, right? Because what I put before, it wasn't enough, so it needed some more. It was the very first time that I used this lip color. It wasn't bad, but hey, if it is you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's it, guys. Bye.